Hi, I don't think anybody remember me anymore. My name is Orietta and I live in northern Italy, and I decided to try to kickstart my channel again. It's been silent for a few years now because of life and I felt like maybe it's time to share a little bit of my crafting again. So here I am. If you remember me, you probably noticed I've gone grayer. And I'm just gonna say right at the beginning that I decided to keep my channel in English, not in Italian, to so continue how it was. And that's because pretty much all my social media are in English, and I like consistency. So here it is. So I've been making quite a bit, mostly yarn stuff, so knitting, crochet a little bit, spinning, and I took up weaving too, and you know, it's been a while. So I can't really show you all that I've done in the past years, but I chose a few pieces that I have still with me to show you, and maybe I can show you some work in progress. And I do buy yarn here and there. I usually don't share my purchases unless I'm starting something with them. So you're not gonna see much of that on this channel, even if there is quite a bit in here. So, well, I should start with what I'm wearing. This is a sweater called Lemon Pie. It was in the first issues of the new Italian knitting magazine called Bullet. And the mind behind it are my two friends, Giulia and Martina. And they did an awesome job. They're taking a little break right now after they came out with the second issue, but they're just regrouping and they will be back. This sweater, it's, as I said, it's called Lemon Pie. It has this, it's by Paola Pereira. It has this really nice high turtleneck and puffy sleeve. And it's a little bit cropped and a little bit boxy. And I've knitted it with one of my favorite yarn, that is Holz Garn Super Soft. I don't remember the color. I know the burgundy is jasper, and oh gosh, I think the lighter one could be oatmeal. I will have to check, but it's all in my Ravelry page, which I will link, you know, down below. So another finished object I like to show you is this pair of slippers here. They're called Toasty Toe slippers, and the pattern is by my friend Tracy. You can find her on social media as Schnaffeltier. And they're knit with 3 strands of sock yarn. And in the pattern there are several sizes and several circumferences of feet, so they can fit anybody, really. And very fun to knit and very easy. And in the back is done with this like Y looking or T looking shape, but you can also make it straight. And yeah, those were made with some scrap yarn I had, so they're not quite twins. They're more like you know, sisters, but they're for a friend, and I will give it to her tomorrow. Another finished object I like to show you is another pattern by my friend Tracy, and it's those socks. Those are called Tracy, sorry, I know I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, Stabis socks. And she has several sizes and 2 versions of the color work. a monochromatic color work, which is what I chose to do, but I spice it up by using a leftover Zauber ball, you know, the color changing yarn, and I didn't really paid much attention on how I didn't color manage per se, but actually, you know, it turned out almost perfect. And the gray yarn is a yarn I bought at Bergen Festival of Yarn a few years ago, and it's a Selbu Spinnery sock yarn, and this yarn is a no-nylon yarn, so I'm curious to see how they will hold up. I used some reinforcement thread for the heels, and I forgot all about it on the first toe, so I didn't do the other toe either, but I still have some, so if they, you know, wear out on the toes, I can re-knit the toe with the reinforcement thread. I have to say the heel with the reinforcement thread is pretty much bulletproof. It was a pain to knit, but you know, I don't think it will ever be destroyed. Also, the bottom of the heels is very cute. I don't know if you can see it, but the slip stitch pattern continue in the back there, and it's a very good pattern, and you should check it out because I love it, and I think I'm gonna try and it has a second version, which is a 4-color version, and I might, you know, if I feel particularly adventurous, I might try that. But for now, I have those, and I love them. So another finished object, I finished it a couple of years ago now, but I really like it. It's the Seag glasty. I don't know if you can see it all. I knitted out of several different minis and scrap yarn, mostly scrap yarn, and it was super fun to make. A little slow. I kind of got, you know, I had to put it away for a while and then bring it back. And what stopped me from knitting this pattern was always how the hell am I gonna manage all those ends, until I stumbled upon a video that talked about fair isle knitting, where they braided the tails. So I said, I can do that. So I tried, and it worked out real good. So this is the inside out, the t-shirt. I turned around, and this is what I did. I hope you can see it, because this is all like, you know, on one go as usual. So I braided them and finished it off with a little tail here. And I did the same on the underarm. And I have to say, I love this tail, this braid so much that I pretty much wear this t-shirt always inside out with the braid exposed, because it's just so much fun, and it worked out real good. I have to re-braid it a couple of times until, you know, because I had to practice, but of course I practiced on the finished piece because, you know, who am I? Now I'm gonna start doing things right. It's always the same. But it worked out really good, and I love it. I love the colors. It got a little tight because, you know, gained some weight, but it's okay. I'm working on it. And the last finished object I'm gonna show you is this vest. This is the GAN, I think it's called, GAN pattern by, oh gosh, it will be linked, I don't remember. It's a little bit cropped, and this is made with some yarn I spun myself. So it was like, it's a 2-ply, and it was merino and suri silk, which was a lot of fun to spin, and even more fun to knit. So I wear this quite often. It's a great layering piece, and in, you know, in the spring and fall when it's not cold enough for an actual sweater. And those are the finished objects that I want to show you today. I have, of course, many more, and maybe I show some here and there if I will post again. Who knows? So I'm gonna show you a couple of work in progress. And sorry, I'm rummaging here in my bag. And those are the ones that I am actively working right now. The first one I'm gonna show you, it's something that has given me a lot of joy, and it's being so much fun to knit. It's hilarious, really. And it is my emotional support chicken. So this is a beautiful pattern. It's a crap ton of short row. So if you don't like short row, you know, now you know. And I decided to make it just for fun, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm using some, again, a leftover Zauber ball, crazy ball that I made some socks with some years ago. And the main yarn I'm using is this plate of Plotulapi, yeah. And I think the color is Galaxy, something like that. I don't remember. It was a yarn that was given to me at the first Italian Knitting Festival in Florence when Meg Swanson was there, and this was like in the swag bag, and I have had for years, and I decided to use it. And then, so here it's with the Zauber ball, together with the Zauber ball, and this part here, it's, I added some mohair left over, some like reddish kind down here, and some like purplish here. And now all I have left to do is make the, you know, I don't know what it's called in English, you know what I mean, the thing on the head, and the other thing that hang here. Also don't know how they're called in English. And the bottom, and then I will stuff it and we'll have my emotional support chicken to keep me company, which, you know, it's needed sometime. So this is a super fun project and I'm really loving it. And the last project I'm going to show you is my latest actually, the chicken was my latest cast on, but this is, you know, the next one over. And it's my Pulley sweater by Midori Hirose. This is also like a super fun project. I picked the colors in my stash. Most of them are, okay, the main color is a Holst Super Soft, again, in the color, I think, tobacco. Again, everything is on my Ravelry project. If you can't access Ravelry, I'm really sorry. Ask if you need to know, and I you know, I will give you the full list because I really don't remember the other one. The other one is, again, various scraps of Holst Super Soft and some other scrap from a set of minis I bought, which I really don't remember anything about. It's all in my Ravelry, but I don't remember it. And I finished the yoke and I just split for the sleeve. And now I just have to work on the body forever and ever. And it's a very, you know, fine gauge. Well, not really super fine. It's a work with a 3.75 millimeter, and I'm a little bit off gauge, but you know, when am I ever on gauge? I always, you know, hope for the best and adjust accordingly to get what I want come out. So yeah, that's it. I really like it. I can't wait to have it. Of course, you know, it will take a while. It's gonna be a little bit oversized, and yeah, it's fun. So I have, of course, a few more, but I think it's enough for today. I don't want to make this too long. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will come back. I don't have any idea how often I will record this. Ideally once a month, but you know, I said that last time, and what, 3 years went by, 4, who knows? But you know, I'm gonna try and try to make it fun. So thank you for watching, and bye.